Fall is upon us. That means spooky season is right around the corner. As you can tell from Jordan's display back there, he's got all the monsters and creatures. We're going to talk about a different action figure line that we've kind of discovered through Big Bad Toy Store. Let's discover together. Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Strong Collectors Podcast. I'm your host, Dakota, here with my co-host, Jordan. And today, we're going to be looking into some spookier action figures. Halloween is just around the corner, and maybe you need some figures out on display. That is one of the times that my wife kind of says, like, oh, if you got some like action figures that would go with the decorations, put them out, and then action figures take over the house.
There you go.
So
Dakota has pulled that off successfully with Christmas.
That's true. You get your Father Christmases, you get your Krampuses. Sometimes I'll have a display of legends.
Throw a Zemnu or a Wendigo in there.
Yep, exactly. Iceman.
You had a cool one time where you made me flash picture. Remember you had that like Christmas party scene?
Yeah. Had like little, it was like one of those cube things where there was like separate displays. So I had like a family thing with like Thor and Odin and like, right. I don't remember who else was in it, but then
as Asgardian Christmas.
I had like the Hood and Stan Lee on like the dance floor. I think I had Iceman sledding down a snow hill.
Yeah,
it was good. It was a fun one. But it's not Christmas time yet, Jordan. It's Halloween time.
That's right.
And today we are
right.
talking about Operation Monster Force.
Right.
So we kind of discovered these on Big Bad Toy Store. So I'm going to go ahead and share screen, and we're just kind of go through. The listings.
I remember seeing a few months back a couple of these, but it seems like in the past few months they've been adding more. So
I don't think any
some of the newer ones have piqued my interest more so.
Okay, so you can get the digital comic, but that's the only thing in stock right now. You haven't read that yet, right?
No, I have not.
Okay.
I've just been seeing the images of these guys.
All right, so what do you think? Do we just go through like each one, or just kind of pick on favorites here?
Yeah. Let's see which one.
I think the first one
I'd
is
say the ones
cool
that
enough.
have caught. Yeah. The
This,
ones that kind of stood out to me.
Brain guy. Is he tickling your fancy?
Caligari. I think he looks kind of cool. He reminds me of like a Hellboy character.
He reminds me kind of that fish from Umbrella Academy.
Oh yeah, the head of the Time Authority or whatever they were.
So he's a little bit lighter on the accessories compared to some of the other ones, but I think the figure itself is pretty cool. I like him. $36, $37, not too bad.
Yeah.
It's about the price of a Mythical Legion.
I'd be curious about kind of what the articulation is, just because for most of these it seems like you kind of see the figure and then like just the figure with all the accessories, not a ton of like. But I don't know. Do you think that means they're not like in? Well, no. Yeah, because they'd arrive next year. Is it like
this one's in season 2, so I think this is
okay.
This isn't one of the first waves. It's estimated Q3 for 2024. I think this one was one of the first. Yeah, this is first quarter.
First quarter. Okay.
And
so
he's got a little bit more posing.
You kind of like this guy.
I do like this guy.
What was his name? Mountain King?
Yes.
Kind of like a modern pharaoh thing going on.
And now he's got a lot more accessories. He's got the translucent hands with mummy hands with human hands. Kind of his weapon staff.
The effect looks kind of cool.
I agree. That is kind of...
Is that those ones that like the Mayfax, like it ports onto his wrist, I assume?
It kind of goes with that translucent hand. And this is, I'm guessing, parts and pieces from the digital comic that you can get.
The artwork's not too bad.
I agree. I kind of like that. And we were just talking how it's kind of fun to read more of those like creator.
Well, I love like the Mezco like comics.
Yeah.
Like the one I have for Atticus Doom or Doctor Nocturnal or even the Song Cutter. Like, I think they could make their own, like just keep putting out those comics. But
I mean, I've been liking the Animal Warriors of the Kingdom comics have been pretty decent. So let's go back. Let's see, this one looks a little bit like a mummy G.I. Joe guy.
The Eraser.
And he comes with quite a bit.
He's got a lot.
He's more of like an Invisible Man, I guess.
Right. Oh, yeah, that's probably it. Because, yeah, like Invisible Man, when he unwraps his head, he...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
So it looks like you can kind of port on different parts of the weapons here. It's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of weapons. Yeah, lots of hands, lots of weapons. This guy's pretty cool.
That's kind of confusing to me that he and the Forgotten King are $36.99, and so is the Brain guy.
Yeah.
He's just I don't know why that would be.
I mean, it's maybe like Legends, where it's kind of like some come with more, some come with less, and like you're going to be able to use this guy's accessories, like his weapons and stuff like that, can still work for both. So I would say that's maybe the thought there. And this is a Big Bad Toy Store exclusive. I don't know if the others were exclusives. So something to keep an eye on. The Eraser.
The Eraser. Oh, Lieutenant Griffin, like, because that's the guy in the Invisible Man story. His name is Griffin. So.
All right. How about
your... So then they got some other, like, troops.
General.
Ooh. Oh, it says Declan Van Helsing. So maybe he's in the storyline. If you scroll down, does it show, like, a blurb about him?
Yeah.
Or not? Okay, yeah. Forgotten Guys returned. Dracula teams up with Van Helsing to defeat the Forgotten King. So it's like... So I'm assuming he's like a modern interpretation or maybe a descendant of... Oh, there you go. Yep, Van Helsing. So, Vampire Hunter, works for the CIA. So I'm sure the comic would flesh all this out, but I imagine part of the appeal is like the Legions thing, where it's like, if you think this one looks cool, you can buy them and kind of make up your own story.
These like wolf hands? Or no, they're just gloved hands.
I think they're gloved hands with like spikes on them, but...
There he is, taking out some vampires.
Teaming up with Dracula, it looks like. Is there a Dracula? Oh, yeah, there's a Dracula here.
Yeah, we'll skip to him. Right here.
Count Drac. And he is a first quarter next year. So he's part of that, what is it, season 1 they call it or something?
Yeah.
I think. What's he come with? Is it just...
Sword, hands, alternate head. Not bad. I mean, what about... So this one is... We're kind of getting to a classic monster here.
Right.
Are you thinking about him at all?
I'd be curious how... I don't know. I mean... are these 6-inch scale? Does it say that?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay.
Down here, 1/12.
Yeah, 1/12. All right. So
20 points of articulation.
You know, my brain goes right to, could I integrate them with my NECAs in any way? Because the NECAs always seem a little bigger.
Yeah.
In some ways, taller.
I think these honestly look cooler than the NECAs, but I know you like your NECAs, so.
You know, I like the classic monsters.
Yeah,
true.
Know,
but I like that they're doing like. Again, this is one where if I read the comic, there's a chance I might be a little more intrigued. But I like the notion of like modern day Van Helsing teaming up with Dracula to fight a new threat. That seems cool. I also like the what was the other one? Is it the Frankenstein guy? Was there a Frankenstein guy?
Yes, this one. Right? Is this the Frankenstein you're talking about?
Monster Force, the Donner Party. He comes with a bit of stuff, doesn't he?
Yeah. Looks like you get some soft goods there.
Mm-hmm.
Those are pretty cool accessories.
Goods. He's got machete, revolver. I think if you remember the Donner Party, it was, you know about the Donner Party?
I don't know anything
about it. Hiking party, they got lost in the mountains and ended up eating each other.
Oh.
So I'm sure they're doing some kind of spin on that. I think it's like he's the resurrected something.
Okay.
I don't know. Read about it more. But
he looks cool. I like him.
Yeah, I think he would be a good one to have with. I'm curious about the Mummy, or not the Mummy, the Invisible Man looking guy.
Mm-hmm.
He'd be kind of fun. I like somewhat of these troopers.
This is kind of your Wolfman.
Yeah,
alternate
that one
head.
Looks kind of cool.
I like the helmeted head almost more.
Mm-hmm.
Is that like a jetpack on the back?
Yeah. Aerial assault trooper. So I would assume so.
Yep. Yeah, I like him. I
Yeah, I
wonder about
almost
this
feel like with
like
these,
trench coat. I wonder how that would.
that's what I was gonna say. Between that and Dracula, like how does that? What
Hmm.
kind of plastic is that? And that's always kind of the risk with these newer, figures. You can't just get like a cheaper one of and test it
Hmm.
out. Like, what will the material be?
Yeah.
Hard
Let's
to
see.
say.
This guy's got a giant weapon.
Heavy, heavy trooper. He's got, wow,
A
yeah.
lot of like nuts and bolts. It looks like. A few alternate heads. He looks kind of cool. I
I
mean,
mean,
they're
they're
definitely.
definitely, for most part, they're packing in the accessories, I
That's
think, which is
yeah. That's
cool.
exactly what I was just gonna say. They're not going
I
light.
liked
Tons of stuff on him. He looks like some sort of vampire dude.
Vampire Trooper. Yeah, I don't know. Dakotas might be where I need to go to get my monster fixed.
Yeah.
The legends aren't really.
Ooh, a little zombie
Ooh,
action for you.
another zombie trooper guy. Legion Rapid Recon. What's he come with?
Quite a
Yeah,
bit. Kind of hard to see with the background and the
yeah.
colors here, but
Blend in a little bit there, but
yeah.
Rapid Recon unit. What was here? Hop back real quick. Scroll up for me. I thought I liked the look of. Did we look at? Sorry, if you go down just a little bit. The Elite Guard. Can you click on that one? Right in the middle.
This one.
Yeah. Well, he came with. Yeah, again, a lot of them have those staff things, but is there a way to do like a bulk thing, or do you just get them as is? Do they do them in
I mean, maybe
waves?
it seems like these are Big Bad Toy Store exclusives, so I'm guessing there was no like if you got them like on a Kickstarter or something, there's usually a little bit of a discount, but this doesn't seem like. I mean, maybe they're not all Big Bad Toy Store exclusives because I don't see that on this one at all.
Yeah.
But what is that? Operation Monster Force Declassified Season 1, Volume 1, digital download. Okay. So I guess that's just
Into that.
to the comic book.
Dr. Caligari's. And there's a like accessory pack, right?
Yep, down here. So you get your like riot shield and chainsaws and different like attachments that look. I don't know if they go for this gun or this weapon.
Yeah, it looks like they do maybe clip in there.
Kind of the same
Nocturnal
picture.
Operations Zombie Defense. I
Just
mean,
kind
I'm
of an
definitely
interesting,
intrigued.
like, neck system there. It doesn't look like you like port the head
That's
off. You port
what
the whole neck off.
a lot of some of the NECAs do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that Dracula has an alternate head? Is he the same way?
I think his just pops. Yeah.
Just the neck.
On or off.
Okay. It's a cool
Okay,
sword. I like that.
that is a cool sword. If I were to put like 3 that I'm most interested in, I'd probably say, yeah, Dracula would be cool.
Okay.
As much as he doesn't come with stuff, I think that
Yeah.
brain in a jar guy is kind of fun.
Okay.
And then I don't know. I liked I kind of think the Frankenstein guy would be cool too. Because like you said that, yeah, it looks like cloth goods.
Yeah, he's got the like kind of cloak thing.
Yeah.
I do like his weapons too. I like the wooden stuff. Like when the McFarlane packs come out, I like the wooden ones the best.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they can go with.
What is this one? This is the like Wolfman one. I think I would lean towards
he's kind of
him.
fun too. Yeah.
Or maybe it's a bat.
If he had the brain in a jar guy, I would be curious about that.
Yeah, I think that's what I kind of like about this helmet is it kind of looks brain-ish.
Right.
So I think if I was picking my 3, it might be him. Let's see. Definitely the Forgotten King. I don't know. This red trooper guy is kind of speaking to me, but I don't know if I want just a generic trooper guy.
Yeah, you kind of want.
I don't like how all their weapons are very the same. So I would probably go with the Invisible Man.
Downfall, I think. It seems like is a lot of the weapons are similar, which I get, and like maybe you want to like not have to retool those, but it would kind of give you more draw to buy more of them.
Yeah. So I am very much considering grabbing some of these.
Yeah, how much was the book?
Book is coming soon. It's in stock, but it's coming soon. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, free digital download. There you go.
Oh, sign me up. I'm gonna read that today, and then that's actually pretty smart, don't you think?
Oh yeah.
To make that a free comic.
Yeah, because I'm sure there'll be a way to
like
buy the physical book at some point. But yeah, if you want to,
right?
Because Jordan and I have our differences. Jordan likes to understand what he's buying before he buys, and I don't care. I'd rather make my own story as I go. But no, that's smart because I mean I still would like to read it. So
yeah, I would too. I don't know. It's just I think it's cool because as much as we love Legends and talk about them, sometimes it's very rare to me that becoming more apparent. I think for them to hit my horror fix for those kind of figures is few and far between.
Right.
I've almost all but given up on Frankencastle, but
yeah,
maybe someday. But yeah, I think that would be. It's kind of a cool blend of like the NECA horror stuff with like the Marvel or the Legends version. That would be kind of fun too to put them with, like if you had a Blade or that new Blade coming out.
That would be cool.
He would be cool.
I think they would fit well with your Savage Crucibles too, because
that's true.
They can kind of anything can go with Savage Crucible, and they look sort of similar. So
yeah,
I think
I'd like to get at least one or two just to like check them out.
Yeah,
and that's the thing is I don't know where else I'd see these.
I mean, I think the Forgotten Pharaoh would go well fighting against Doctor Strange. So
that's true.
Win-win. I put him with my Marvel Legends, and he's just a generic bad guy.
Just make him. Yeah, that would be kind of actually a cool little Dio scene with him, like doing his portal and have his staff and have.
I mean, he could go with your Atticus Doom and.
That's true. Although I don't know though. I don't know if the Mezcos almost need to be displayed by them. That could be a whole nother episode. Would be my frustration with Mezcos because they say 1/12.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know though. Maybe we could do some because they always seem a little smaller than like your other 1/12.
Yeah.
Like Legends and so I don't know. It doesn't. It's almost
Wolverine
like Mezcos
is barely
are
taller
best
than Ironheart.
Yeah. Well, that one I'd give him because he's supposed to be shorter, according to the comics and stuff. But like, I don't know, my Mezcos they just don't. They look good on their own, but I think when they get integrated with other displays, so
sure,
maybe I could work on that. How to make your Mezcos look good with your Legends or something.
There you go. Make an episode.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Yes, let us know what you think. Have you heard of these guys? Are there any other? Maybe we could do some more spotlights on like some Halloween figures,
or even just figures in general,
I think it'd be
too.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying like a top Halloween figures to get or something. That'd be fun.
I think I would put in there like the McFarlane Man-Bat. I think is a good scary figure. Even his like clay face is pretty. Like even just like a kind of a tar monster looking thing.
Right.
So that'd be a good episode.
A lot of good ones.
Let's do it.
I'm still waiting for my dream.
Frankencastle.
Some kind of Cthulhu monster. Frankencastle. I remember we've seen pictures of that.
I think the 5K Toys or something was supposed to be doing a Cthulhu monster.
It seems like I've heard people talking about it, and then it's like, whenever going to happen.
And I'm sure once it does happen, people are going to talk about it because I don't think you're alone there wanting that figure.
Well, I think what would be cool is just I like that they're doing this, but even just like, I don't know who would do it. Maybe it's more like that Savage Crucible thing, but like just like cryptids, so like have a Bigfoot-esque, because it's not like anybody owns Bigfoot,
right.
So anybody could do a Bigfoot or like a Jersey Devil or like, some kind of Skinwalker. I just do like different, like iconic, like Chupacabra or something, like a Yeti.
We're going to be starting our own toy line.
I just think that would appeal because then it's like kind of a character that could show up with any of your figures. You know, you could have like the Avengers versus Bigfoot or something. You know, I don't know, like put them with. I'm surprised like nobody's jumped. Maybe there is. That could be another one.
Yeah.
See if there's any cryptid action figures out there for me. But.
Very true. All right, let us know if you're getting these, if you've seen them before, if you've already got them all pre-ordered. Make sure you're liking, sharing, and subscribing. And until next time, stay strong.
No, when I saw it, I was like, "You're telling me a gangster shark in a little bowler hat with
It comes with a little glass.
a little glass of wine?"
Oh, it's a little glass of blood.
Oh, is it? Oh, blood. Yeah,
I think so.
he's like smoking a cigar.
Oh, man. Oh, shoot. I might need that.
He's just so random.
Exactly. I love it. Tommy gun going nuts. He's got his cigar. If all this money came with him, too, that'd be kind of cool.
But then you can just strip him down like that, too.
What does he come with? Okay, there we go. He's got a torn up
Convert.
shirt. Can of, oh, no, I thought that was a can of tuna
It's
at
a
first.
drum.
Yeah. I could consider that 8 inches. That's pretty good. This one's a little too brown for me.
Yeah.
He's got 2 Tommy guns, though. Is that dynamite?
He's got dynamite, too.
Get to
Those
the,
look pretty articulated for being kind of, like, chunky.
convert. What do you mean, just take his shirt off and take the guns out of his hands?
Don't try to tell me you're selling me a Transformer, guys.
Exactly, yeah. That's what it seems like. There's Nancy Pelosi and a Dr. Fauci action figure.
What's
Nancy
that? Are
Pelosi.
those? What are those? What if you go back? The IRA action, the Irish Revolution action figures. Oh man.